Before this video gets started, I do recommend you guys check out the Flash tie-in. It's official movie tie-in to the Flash movie. It's a pretty thick book. It's got a lot of, how do I say it? It's got what happens between the Justice League film and the Flash movie that you're about to see, or you're going to watch pretty soon in theaters. So definitely give this a read. I did get it on Amazon. It's a pretty lengthy book, which is awesome. It's a great read. So if you want a little bit more information about Barry Allen, the new suit and everything, and it's got Ben Affleck's Batman in it. So give this a read before you watch the film. All right, on to the video. All right, Brad, this is our second attempt to try to make it in to see that movie right there, which is The Flash. So we're at AMC. If they let us in, they'll let us in. There's already a small group of us to the right of Brad right here. People behind. So we're gonna see if they let us in. I mean, we're how many hours early? 3.5?
I don't know.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, about 3.5 hours early. They're not gonna let us line up just yet. So, I mean, we thought we were early the last time. Who knows if they're gonna turn us away this time. If they do, we're gonna cause a riot. I'm stealing this poster if they turn us away. All right, Brad. We made it in. We got it.
Come early.
We did come early.
No, I mean
Earlier? All right, we're in. Where this is gonna be at, I don't know. 15?
Drinks.
I don't know if there's time. We gotta get seats, man. 15, Brad. Yeah. Dude, this is crazy. So we made it in, Brad and me. Oh yeah. Okay, we just finished watching. Oh man! And of course they're playing freaking music as I'm doing this. Okay, so I got to talk loud and we got to find our way out of here. So we just finished watching The Flash, the early screening, which they said at the beginning. The director said this is not the final cut. And I will say there is stuff that I saw in the trailers that didn't make it in this movie. But first off, let's get Brad's reaction really quick because he hasn't really seen anything from the Snyder Cut for some of the stuff. What'd you think? What'd you think?
From an
No spoilers.
From an objective standpoint, it feels like a lot is missing.
Okay.
Not so much like it feels unfinished. It just feels like they're hiding a lot for
Possibly,
the
yeah.
actual release.
Yeah. So what'd you?
After credit scenes side.
Yeah, it just ends. Yeah. But what'd you think of the movie though?
It was good. It was good.
You liked it? You enjoyed it?
I enjoyed it. There's certain parts that were probably a little spread out, a little too long, and certain parts which are way too short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that. Yeah, I really enjoyed the final battle. I thought the final battle was really good. This movie does have a lot of humor.
The CGI.
Yeah, the
trailer,
CGI.
which was really bad. It's
Yeah,
better.
he's saying the CGI is better. I still think it's a little wonky.
It's a little wonky, but it's better.
But I don't know if this is the final cut. I don't know if it's like this is just like the unfinished version that they're showing. Because some of the CGI, even in Barry Allen, it looks very cartoony. It looks cartoony, and I don't understand why.
And this isn't a spoiler, but when they're running, the CGI is a little like.
Dude, but you gotta admit though, I did like how they showed the running.
Yeah.
Like when he's like actually running, they did a good job when he's in this, especially in the Speed Force. But it was a good movie. I don't want to give any spoilers away. We did manage to get in, and it did. They said it was 2.5 hours. The movie was only 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it is. Better go down the thing. I don't know if it is. Like I said, like an unfinished cut. If they're missing like 30 minutes of footage, but this movie is humorous. It does have a lot of comedy in it, but it's not like stupid comedy.
Marvel.
Yeah, it's not Marvel comedy. And it does have, no, I can't give any spoilers away. It's a good movie. If you're a Snyder fan, despite what's going on with Ezra Miller, he did a freaking great job as the Flash.
Made a movie with them, I don't think
Yeah, and he played two different characters very well.
Yeah.
Like he's
a good actor.
Yeah, you honestly think it's two different people in the movie.
Yeah.
And it's the same freaking actor just playing a younger version of himself. So I really like this movie. I can't wait to see it
I
in
just
theaters
saw
again.
The movie
No spoilers.
is kind of like
No spoilers.
if they did Thor: Love and Thunder good. You know?
I don't know about that. That's a terrible comparison. But
Terrible comparison.
they did. I don't know if Brad got this. I don't want to give it away on here. I'm not going to give any spoilers. But they make a hilarious. If you're a Back to the Future fan and you know like the lore of Back to the Future and the making of, there's a hilarious. I don't know if Brad caught it, but there's a hilarious Back to the Future line in here, which is freaking funny. But overall, great movie. We finally got to see it our second time. How long did we wait? 3 hours? 4 hours. 4 hours.
Yeah.
We'll probably have like a good 40-minute drive home. We have to pay for parking right now. I'm super hyped. I already have tickets to go see this in IMAX. So we're gonna see if this is a unfinished cut come in like 2 weeks. We'll see. But I did enjoy it. Seeing Michael Keaton as Batman was freaking awesome. Seeing a female Supergirl, Kara, was actually really good too. I don't know if they're gonna keep her as Supergirl. I hope they do, because I actually really enjoyed her. I thought she did a pretty good job. She wasn't in the movie a whole lot. Well, no spoilers.
It was really short with her.
Yeah, she wasn't in the. I don't want to give a lot of spoilers away.
Yeah.
This is too much because you guys got to go watch. So I do recommend you guys watch this, and you guys will be surprised.
In fact, just don't post this. Just tell me about this.
You guys will be surprised with Ezra Miller. I honestly think Ezra Miller did a great job in this movie. Everybody did great. I think everybody did a great job. Okay, there is a little gripe that I do have, just a little one. It's not a big deal. It didn't. I don't know if it took away from some of the action scenes, like especially in the final battle. The choice of music. How did you feel? Did it bug you at all?
A little bit.
I would have enjoyed actual like epic music rather than like a soundtrack. That's what they kind of use. They use like a soundtrack, but it was a good movie. So what would you rate it, right, on a 1 to 10 for comic book movies?
We're including Marvel, right?
Just in comic book movies, yeah. What would you rate
general?
it? In general,
Like a 9.5 out of
well, that's pretty good, and that's coming from Brad. And Brad's usually, it's a good movie. I'd give this movie. I mean, again, I don't know if it's finished. I don't know if this is the final version. So, out of what I saw, yeah, I got it. It's definitely going to be in the 90s.
Let me clarify. I'm going 9.5 out of 10 because of what I think the final would be.
Might be better.
This version, if this is what is released, then I'd lower it to like an 8.5. Probably.
Yeah, if the final version's different, it's probably dude. This movie made me crack up loud.
Yeah,
like it made me laugh loud. I laughed pretty loud a few times,
especially at the end.
And if you're a movie fan or a comic book nerd or just a movie nerd in general, they make a lot of references in here. They made a funny Star Wars reference. Yeah. I won't say that. It took me like a few seconds to get. That actually made me laugh.
Yeah, no one was laughing at that until
But I do, out of a 10, I give this movie. I'd probably give it the same grade as Brad, a 9.5. Yeah. So if you guys get a chance to watch it, definitely check it out. It's a great movie. The whole cast did an awesome job. I just feel like everything happened so fast.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I think it feels like a lot of stuff is actually missing in this movie. But we'll see. We'll see if there's a final cut. We got to go. It's late. We're gonna hit traffic, and we got to go to work tomorrow. And Brad's got to go to school tomorrow. So we'll see you guys soon. If you guys have seen it, let me know what you thought of it. Good night.